What's up, YouTube? We are back again for another banger video. This is SDT Tactical, and just like the thumbnail said, I am going to go over 5 knives that I carry and keep in a rotation on a weekly basis that are pocket knives for EDC that I think are good knives to carry with you when you are just moving throughout your day, moving throughout your week, or whatever may come. Now, these are just moderate use knives. This is not anything crazy for like batoning wood or bushcraft or anything. Just pocket knives for moderate use, cutting things if you do projects with paracord and things like that, rope, stuff like that. These are going to be some good knives. Now, the purposes that I use these knives for may vary. Like this particular one I might take with me when I am going out in the back of the yard, chopping up and processing wood, stuff like that. I will take something like that with me. But without further ado, we're going to get right into it. Now, this is the Civivi Mini Praxis. This is a nice little knife here. It's got some, as you can see, it got a little bit of use there. There's a couple scratches and stuff on the finish of it, but this is a nice knife with a good action and stuff, and as long as you follow through, man, this thing is going to deploy nicely, man. This is a very nice knife. As you can see, the handle and stuff has good grip and stuff on it. I'm not a real huge knife guy, and that's why I prefer budget type knives. I think this particular one is $30. Unlike some people or some YouTubers that will buy $150, $200 pocket knives, I just choose to stay out of that lane because I don't know too much about blades and things like that, and I'm not that invested into pocket knives just in general. So that's the Civivi Praxis right there. Right here is the Strade F57. And as you can see, when you buy this thing, it comes with a nice sheath that you can put on your belt or carry with you when you're out there processing wood or just in the woods. And what I like about the Strade F57 is I think you could actually use this for any form of batoning, because unlike the front of the knife, the back of it is very thick. Look at that. And so with the thickness of this blade, man, it produces reliability when it comes to like batoning and some of the heavier jobs that you would think that a knife that is not really a pocket knife, that doesn't really have a long blade to begin with, you could do some pretty heavy work with that. And it comes with a nice sheath, like I was saying before, positive locking. You could put paracord on this if you want to. It's a very good knife for taking when you're outside and you're doing different projects. This is a knife that I carry with me every day, and I like this knife just purely because of its simplicity. It's not a very impressive knife, but I like the action on it. It's spring loaded, so unlike the Mini Praxis, like if you don't do that follow through, then it's not coming up. It's not coming all the way up. So you gotta give it a little bit of force, follow through, and then it'll deploy. But this is spring loaded, so once you close it, you'll have a little tension trying to get it back home, and then once you get to a certain point, it's coming up like regardless. And so that's one thing that I like. I like the texture on the grip. It's very simple, hard plastic, and this is the Kershaw Hot Wire is what this is called. And that's my knife number 3 that I prefer to carry. Knife number 4 that I keep in rotation. This one's a little stiff straight out the box, and it's still stiff, but this is the CRKT M16. And let's see if I can get that in focus. That's the M16. And this is just a little sleek knife. I like to carry this thing, just when I'm hanging out. If we're going to like a bonfire, we're going out to a bar, you can't carry any firearms or anything. I like to keep this inside of my pocket. It's a nice little sleek thing. It's another form of self-defense, but something that you can also cut with. Yeah, this is kind of just like my, dressing up or hanging out type knife here that I carry with me. So it doesn't get that much use. I'm always at work, so it definitely doesn't get that much use. And number 5, last but not least, I put this little paracord on the end of it. This is the Kershaw Shuffle. And I like this little knife, man. It's just, although it's small, and I have fairly large hands, although it's small, this thing still is so versatile, and it feels good in the hand for a small knife. It just kind of fits in between those 2 fingers, and then you get that last finger on it, and man, it's just a very, very impressive little pocket knife. Keep it right there inside the pocket, right there at the top, and I keep the paracord hanging out so that way I can just pull it right on out of my pocket. Has a little bottle opener on the back of it. It's definitely kind of like a grab and go type knife, but you can still accomplish a lot of the stuff or a lot of the small tasks that you need to do with something like this. So all of these knives are very, very reliable, very good moderate use type of knives. So you don't really need to, with these 5 knives, I feel like there's really no need to spend $200, $150+ for a knife. Now, some of the big knife guys would probably scoff or laugh at these knives, but I feel that as long as I've had these 5 knives for 3+ years, they have served the purpose that they have been meant to serve, and they're still holding up very good. Neither 5 of these knives are falling apart or are missing any screws or anything that go with their assembly or anything like that, and they've been absolutely great. So check these knives out. If you decide to get one of them, or let me know what you think down in the comments below. I appreciate you guys' time. This is Strap Double Tap. See you next time.